Welcome to The Explainer. So, look, the world of software development is crossing a massive threshold right now. Experts are warning, or honestly, maybe promising is a better word, that the way we build the digital world is about to change more drastically than it did during the birth of the internet. And the spark for all this? The sudden, explosive rise of AI agents.
If you spend any time on tech forums or in boardrooms lately, you know there's this really potent mix of excitement and, let's be real, genuine panic. The big question on everyone's mind is just, are AI agents going to wipe out software jobs completely? It is so incredibly easy to read the headlines and just assume human coders are completely obsolete. But to figure out what's really coming, we need to strip away the panic and look at what these new systems are actually doing behind the scenes.
Okay, let's dive into this. For decades, software tools were strictly obedient, right? You hit run, they executed a command. Nothing more. But AI agents completely shatter that paradigm. We're not just talking about tools anymore. We're talking about autonomous systems. They understand an overarching goal, they plan out the logical steps, write the code, debug their own errors, and even iterate, all with minimal human supervision. We're literally moving from using tools to working alongside digital coworkers.
To really grasp the sheer scale of this shift, just think about the start of a new project. Instead of opening a blank IDE and bracing yourself to write thousands of lines of syntax, the entire kickoff is reduced to a single high-level directive. You just tell the agent, build a portfolio website with a dark, modern design, add a contact form, optimize it for mobile users, and deploy it online. You're no longer writing the granular code, you're issuing a commanding vision. And from that single sentence, the agent springs to life. It doesn't just spit out a generic code snippet, it architects a whole plan. It chooses the right frameworks, it spins up the files. And here's the wild part. When it hits a bug, it doesn't just stop and wait for you to fix it. It reads the error and debugs itself. Finally, it deploys the project automatically. It literally takes your abstract thought and turns it into a fully deployed reality entirely on its own.
What's really interesting about this slide is how it maps out this monumental shift. It's a fundamental change in how we interact with computers. We are moving away from manual line-by-line coding, where you're painstakingly hunting for a missing semicolon. We've all been there. Instead, we're entering this era of goal-based creation. You aren't the typist hunched over a keyboard anymore. You've been promoted to the architect, guiding these intelligent systems and designing master workflows.
And this brings us to what might actually be the most surprising takeaway from the data. AI agents are not destroying software jobs, they are reshaping them. Yes, okay, if your entire job is writing routine, predictable, boilerplate code, then yeah, that specific role is fading. But the industry itself isn't disappearing, it's elevating. The demand for professionals who know how to manage and collaborate with these AI agents is absolutely skyrocketing.
To really see how the job is reshaping, we have to look at what we're actually handing over to the machines. All that tedious, repetitive, heavy lifting, writing boilerplate code, squashing those common bugs, generating endless technical documentation, creating APIs, testing applications, that is all being automated. And companies are thrilled about it because it accelerates product launches and severely slashes costs. The routine work is officially delegated. So, with all those routine tasks out of the way, what exactly is left for us humans to do? Well, the answer is high-value problem solving. Tomorrow's developers are going to spend their time designing these complex AI-powered systems, managing intelligent workflows, and meticulously verifying the code these agents actually output. Humans get to focus entirely on the big picture stuff: advanced architecture, user experience, and bulletproof cybersecurity and data architecture. The crucial point here is that human creativity combined with relentless machine execution, that is the definitive future of tech. This synergy has already created a brand new category of professional, the AI native developer. These engineers don't see AI as a threat at all. They see it as the ultimate productivity partner. By directing these agents, a single, highly skilled AI native engineer can now output the work that used to require an entire team. It's a real game changer. Because of this massive leap in output, the very language of our industry is evolving almost overnight. You're hearing terms like agentic AI, AI copilots, and autonomous coding systems absolutely everywhere. But these aren't just passing buzzwords for venture capitalists to throw around. They represent the brand new standard for how software is going to be built, shipped, and maintained moving forward. This brilliantly illustrates the historical context, because honestly, this makes perfect sense. Think about it. The invention of the calculator didn't eliminate mathematicians, right? The personal computer didn't eliminate the office worker. In the exact same way, AI agents won't eliminate all developers.
The tool simply evolves, and as professionals, we have to evolve right alongside it to unlock its true potential.
For students in computer science and seasoned professionals alike, consider this both a stark warning and an incredible opportunity. Those who ignore these tools, they're going to struggle. The undeniable winners of the next decade will not be the people who can memorize the most programming syntax. No way. The winners will be the visionaries who know how to effectively direct, communicate with, and orchestrate these intelligent systems.
The software industry is evolving right before our eyes, and the transformation is already well underway. The biggest question is no longer, will AI change software jobs? That debate is completely over. The real question you have to ask yourself right now is, who will adapt fast enough to actually benefit from the change? Will you be ready to lead the AI agents of tomorrow? Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.